good stuff from her.
Definitely.
Alex and James and their quick step. Now, she got her heel caught in the dress. I didn't even notice that at all. She styled it out so brilliantly.
She acted like a professional would, which I was amazed about, because not many people can actually do what she did. You know, to have that caught throughout most of the routine, which meant that her footwork was going to be ruined from the beginning.
Yeah.
Plus, she was thinking about that. I mean, we had the Chelsea scenario last time where it flummoxed her. Alex totally and professionally got through the entire thing. I thought the routine was absolutely gorgeous as well. And just to be able to get over that humongous sort of little stumble is enormous. I mean, I don't know, well, you know what it's like going out and suddenly, you know, bits
Things
pop off
start
and you
pinging.
go, oh, what are you going to do? You know, but you improvise, and she did it brilliantly and kept that routine going. I mean, obviously the end was a complete and absolute disaster.
I quite loved it, though, when they fell over.
I didn't. I mean, I would have liked them to maintain at least some dignity at the end, and not just to give up and say, oh, heel, shoe, nasty, bump.
Oh, they're going to be on the show tomorrow. We'll talk to them about that. Anita and Robin did the Charleston. I loved it. Really that bad. He did record a message for you after the show, especially for you, Craig.
Come on, Craig. You said to me, you couldn't find no positive there, Craig. You said, how long can I go on? I think I've been very friendly and very nice with you, Craig. But this week when I see you, if I see you on It Takes Two, come on, Craig.
Oh, there's a threat for you. Oh, the earlobe.
Oh, I'll give it the big old earlobe, darling.
Oh, bless you.
Oh,
Funnily enough, actually, very disappointed we haven't had spatulistic mention again. Thank you very much for popping in. And we've got somebody here who just wanted to have a quick word with you, actually, as he was passing.
Hello, Craig. Let's go for a little walk, shall we? Can we go for a little walk, please?
That is really nasty.
I'd like you to come to my office.
If you'd like to move along.
There we go. No, I'm not touching
Yes,
it.
Audley and Craig. On we go. Good luck, darling. Yeah, good luck. Woohoo! Oh, my goodness me. Anything could happen now. No, don't do that. Now, Saturday show was full of explosive performances. But were there any fireworks going off behind the scenes? Well, feast your eyes on this.
Halfway point today. Wow.
It's a lovely day.
I never expected to be here in November, so it's nice.
Every Saturday morning I wake up feeling sick with nerves.
Devices.
Very nervous.
Yeah, halfway mark today. Unbelievable. Can't quite believe it.
Get the bags out. Stop filming me that early in the morning.
See? That's what I have to wake up next to in the morning. I'm in trouble.
Let's go get ready.
Really, this week is all or nothing.
It's an interesting rehearsal, darling, because we're working with a big cow.
Big cow is not me.
I'm doing the samba. It's a Latin number.
Oh, it's lots of booty shaking.
That's it. That's it, yeah.
5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 next.
Dancing the Samba, Harry Judd and Aliona Villani.
Being a mechanic is hard. See, all my hands are dirty now. Dirty job.
Hardly anyone's had their hair done, and everyone's being pulled from every single arm, and everyone's everywhere.
Wow! You look gorgeous!
I'm really pleased that Len's gone. And what a beautiful and delightful replacement.
Got that money that I promised you for
Oh, yeah, for the 10.
Yeah, you right?
Yeah, well, fine. I think Lulu's sort of improved.
Well, actually, I'm a little bit disappointed Len's not here this week. As much as I'm excited about Jennifer Grey being here, because she's pretty hot.
Aren't these girls just so fabulous? I'm going to take them all to my home in Wales and just have them making me frocks. Once a week, I'll bring local men in.
Men.
Yeah, she's coming now.
See the size of that?
Everybody's running around frantically getting dressed, but me being a good boy, I'm dressed and ready to go, and so is the wonderful Jason Donovan, who's sparkling. 10 minutes, darling, 10 minutes.
Deep breaths, Chelsea.
I'm expecting a lot more proper dancing. A lot more, actually, of everything.
Come on, we need it. Stop bubbling along. Here we go, boys. Yeah. So we're going in, everybody.
Alex and James impressed all the judges this weekend with their classy and sophisticated quick step. I'll be chatting to them in just a second, but first up, here's a reminder of how they did it.
Frissons of excitement running down my spine. Elegant dynamic.
Alex, your quick step was like a fine champagne. It was bubbly and it made me feel giddy. You are going from strength to strength. The girl from Wales did good.
You really packed a punch with that dance, and it was full of personality. Thank you.
It was.
Brilliant.
It was. 8!
Put me down now, put me down.
Despite the dress, despite lying on the floor at the end, I think we're moving in the right direction. Being compared to a fine champagne, well, who'd have thought, eh? Even if we were on our backs, it looked like we'd been drinking the champagne.
Please give it up for Alex and James! You gorgeous twosome. You had quite a gruelling week last week, but it paid off for Alex. Great quick step.
Well, the quick step, as you know, Zoe, very quick. James turned into Sergeant Major and put me through my paces, and it was very tiring. Although you were more tired than me, to be fair.
I'm just watching myself again. My bum looks really nice in those trousers.
Well, I'm not
doesn't
surprised after the amount of bouncing up
Look at
and
it,
down
look.
you did.
All peachy.
We're all looking at
Beautiful.
Alex's face.
Oh, right.
Not your bottom. Well, I imagine some are. Craig thanked you. He loved it so much.
Can you believe it?
I know.
Can you
I must have been
believe it?
astounded by that.
I mean, it was like a kind of an out-of-body when Craig said that. It's probably the highest praise you can get. And coming from Craig, well, that was amazing, wasn't it?
It was. But I think also Craig, he was the only one that commented on the dress situation. And I think he even spoke to me afterwards and said, I saw after about 25 seconds, her foot got caught in the dress and it didn't come out at all for the rest of the
I was
routine.
watching at home with all my buddies. None of us even noticed that. Well done, you, for coping
well
with that, because
done.
that could have thrown somebody. When did you realise it got stuck?
We went to do a hop, and then I thought, oh gosh, I can't move my foot, I can't move it. And I tried to
felt that.
dislodge it, but it just wasn't happening. And a few of the steps got lost because of it.
Yeah.
But I just thought, we're here now.
Exactly.
Just carry on.
May as well carry on.
But I mean, you know, I'm very grateful to Craig just for saying that he did notice, because as you said, it wouldn't have been obvious to the people at home.
I know. So well done, because you really did cope. They're brilliant.
Yeah,
and
well
also, the ending was... that was hilarious. We're all assuming it wasn't planned, the falling over.
I don't, yeah. You thought it was funny. I didn't think it was that funny.
Oh, no, really? Can we just... Can we see it again? Let's see it in slow-mo.
Oh, look.
Down they go.
Yeah.
Oh, look. They were up.
Really funny, yeah.
Alicia
Yeah.
and Bruno laughing.
Yeah.
Craig didn't look quite so amused there.
No, I'm
No.
not I wasn't very amused.
Why? Yeah?
11
You were the
million
one-
people.
You were the one who fell backwards.
You
Yeah,
sat
it's
on me
your
and
fault,
pulled me
James.
over.
Oh, come on now. I mean, I was just so relieved to get to the end of the routine by that point.
You thought you'd rugby tackle me to the floor.
I didn't rugby tackle you.
You did.
You're the one who's supposed to be the fit and strong one. Sit up.
Yes. Sit up. Well said. You tell him, Alex. Oh, dear. Now, you thought that was fast. You're doing the jive this week.
Oh, dear.
Even faster. How are you
Yeah.
finding it, Alex?
We haven't done that much so far. It's all about kicks and flicks. And, yeah, I'm finding the basics a bit difficult, but it's always like this, beginning of the week.
Well, this is something I wanted to ask you. As the competition goes on, does any of it get any easier? Any of the part of Strictly?
Well, I suppose it gets easier, you probably disagree, but to learn the routine and remember the steps is kind
His
of...
eyes.
No, yes. We're feeling that this week with the jive, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know, I mean, even though I'm still nervous, I just think now, because it's getting to the point where we're really noticing that there are less contestants there, I think it's really important to enjoy ourselves on a Saturday, because it could be our last week. So I've just kind of tried to push the nerves aside a bit.
I
and
noticed
just
that as
go
well.
for it
I've
a bit
noticed
more,
that with
because
her.
I'll be gutted if I come out and think, oh, why did you look so scared?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
So
giving
we
it a bit
really-
more welly now,
Yeah.
as Len would say.
And we picked that up. It was just joyful watching you on Saturday, because you really did. Even though you had your heel stuck, which none of us noticed, that you were loving it, which is a great thing. What do you think the main hurdles will be for Alex with the jive, James?
Probably the jive.
It's a little worrying.
At the moment, you're okay with like Lindy kicks and things like that, but we're struggling.
What's
with
the Lindy kick? Yeah. I don't know. What's a Lindy kick?
A Lindy kick is. Oh, do I have to stand
Yeah,
up?
come on. We want to see.
Lindy kicks. This is more of a Lindy kick like this.
All right.
But as soon as she has to do anything which is syncopated, that's where we're struggling.
I can't believe that you wear a tap shoe just generally in the day.
Just goes around and all.
They're not tap shoes, it's his floor.
They are tap shoes. James, you ooze masculinity.
I think so.
I've been told to say that when you're dancing. But in training, we have noticed you're quite capable,
no.
You know what's coming, of embracing your feminine side.
Oh, no.
Have a little look at this.
Out of all the professional dancers, I'm probably, the man's man out of everybody.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a tight fit, that skirt on you.
I know. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. I'm happy to show her true femininity.
Floor, you love the floor, you stand up.
And from the top, babe.
And dance the turn.
Close. Look at me like that. Oh.
Come on, Janet. It's not your move. He makes a great girl.
Oh, we can see.
It's the funniest thing I've seen. Come on, Janet, it was time.
It was
that you came out to play properly.
My dad would be so proud.
He will
really
be.
will.
He'll be thoroughly thrilled. 10 days to go to Wembley. How much do you want to be there?
Oh, I really want to get to Wembley, but I just want to stay. Because, I mean, I love spending time with Janet. We have such fun now. I mean, joking aside, we have such a good time. And, I mean, it's not about winning, it's not about getting to a certain stage, it's just about being able to dance the next day and the day after that.
And spend time with me.
And spend time with you.
With him. Good luck this weekend with the
Thank
kicks
you.
and flicks and tricks. Alex and Janet!
Thanks for that.
Janet Jordan, it's got a certain ring to it. Have you managed to guess who our pro dancers were talking about? Here's the answer. Birds dancing. Let's talk about Alex. She was wearing her turquoise dress for the quick step on Saturday. Quite a bold colour, which obviously really suits her. What did you think of this, Sadie?
When you look at the detail and how beautiful it actually is, I mean...
Quite mermaidy, isn't it?
Yeah, very mermaidy.
Sort of figure hugging and then the sort of...
I mean, it's a great colour, and the gold underneath when she kicked her legs and you could see all the gold and everything.
Yes, that's a lovely extra little flash.
That was a great detail.
But very hard to dance in. I mean, so heavy and so much fabric.
Actually, fashion fact, apparently they used a lighter material to make it lighter for her because she had to move so fast. There you can see the go days.
Oh, yeah.
I never used to know what they are.
Fabric.
Yes, Jemima, you get points for that. There were 16 go days, 35 metres of fabric and 10,000 stones in total. That took someone an awful long
Look
time.
at the detail, though. It's amazing.
It is stunning, isn't it? And look, they nipped it in to give her a lovely little waist effect and make the skirt look fuller. Let's have a look at Holly's jive.
I wanted to show expression. Just because it's ballroom, it doesn't mean to say you can't use expression.
Oh, expression, please, Robbie. Good. Alex and James, they did a great quick step last week. Keeping it fast this week, they're doing the jive.
Well,
how's this looking?
It's looking really good, I have to say. It's very bouncy. There's lots of great kicks, lots of great arms punching. And I've slowed this down because I wanted you to see the bounce that Alex is getting. Amazing bounce, and she maintains that throughout.
I'm assuming that's all good. We want lots of bounce.
That's really good.
jive.
And I think because they did quick step last week, I think it's kind of an accumulation from last week. She's continuing doing the same, very similar technique in the jive. So I think it's quite an advantage to be going from jive onto quick step.
Lucky them.
They're looking very good.
OK, that sounds very promising. Chelsea and Pasha are doing the foxtrot. As whoever leaves the competition this weekend will narrowly miss out on performing at Wembley. Yep, it's not happened yet, but in a few moments I'll find out what Harry thought of his bare-chested samba. But first, here's the latest on how some of our couples are getting on in training.
Well, this week we're apparently attempting the jive.
Step, 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 step. Oh. This is potentially the hardest dance that we've had to do so far.
It's fast.
Fast? You did quick step last week. Alex has a little bit of a walk-in section with a little bit of acting involved. That's not going particularly well.
I'm not even going to the beat.
The difficulty we're going to have is there's going to be a lot of places where Alex is going to be on her own.
No, I can't do it.
I'll do it.
Okay, kick me upstep, kick me upstep.
I've been dreading this dance.
For this week, I think it would be a good idea maybe to have the St John's ambulance poised.
And you really are. And were you disappointed to be at the bottom of the leaderboard after such a crowd-pleasing number that you did?
We?
Yes.
Were we?
No, well, I think so, yes.
Well, no, I don't notice that. I just go up to Tess's area, I nick one of her polos and I go off. And then she sort of comes back and says, your bottom up. Are we?
Right.
I've no idea. Do you know what?
Yeah.
I put my faith in the great British public.
And they adore you.
And I love them.
They do.
How can I thank them? 2 or 3?
There you go.
Hello. Great British public, and I'm going to include the Isle of Man, the Channel Islands, and I'm going to say to all of you, Ireland, anywhere, thank you so much, and diolch yn fawr iawn, Cymru.
Oh, beautifully done. You are
It's down
special.
to them. If I relied on the judges, darling, I'd have been out in
You've been out ages
September.
ago. I know.
That was before we started.
Yes, I know. How could you be out before we began?
No, I know.
Oh, it's getting
Have you
weirder.
realised?
You're doing the American Smooth this week. This
Oh,
is what
yeah, I
you're
love it.
dancing to.
I am what I am.
Oh, you never let us down with a tune. Am I getting the feeling that you quite like this record,
I
Russell?
love this song so much.
I think he wants to sing it more than actually
I do.
dance it. That's my problem.
It is a fact. I just stand there. I mean, it's the arrangement. I mean, it's John Barrowman, who is awesome.
Yes.
But the arrangement of swirling strings.
Here we go.
Off he goes.
And then, I mean, and I had a text from my lovely friend Angela Rippon this week.
Clang,
And she
just
said
drop
to
that one
me,
in.
she said to me that her friends from the Royal Ballet, the Royal Ballet Master, actually loved watching me. So I put in some Royal Ballet moves at the end.
Oh, Flavia's like,
Yeah.
yes, we've got ballet and everything in.
Flavia always gives me about 10 seconds on my own.
Oh,
Little
that's good.
moments
Yes,
of glory.
okay. And does Russell come up with the ideas for
Yeah,
that?
I say you do your thing,
I just
do
do
what
it.
you feel.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just feel it and do it.
And it's working.
Yeah, it's like...
It is working.
It's like, was that lovely man, Robert Webb, who did Flesh Dance?
Yes, from Peep Show.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, he's adorable. And it's my kind of flash dance, but Royal Ballet.
Oh, Royal
It's
Ballet
very
style.
Royal. It's a Royal
flash
Ballet.
dance.
It's Royal Ballet.
moment,
It's
yeah.
Royal Ballet.
Incredible. Hollywood style dance. So
Oh, I'm
it
so
must be
Hollywood.
a dream for you, the man who put show
So
in show
Hollywood.
business. Yes.
Sorry, darling, I'm just so carried away by that. Can we have another birthday?
It's almost, though, when we watch it, I love the fact that you are so ecstatic wherever you're dancing and also on the floor. It's almost as though you've taken some kind of magic potion for joyfulness.
Someone actually said to me recently, if you could bottle what you would be doing, it would be like the Russ and Flav happiness elixir.
Happiness, happiness.
Working with Flavia is beyond my wildest dream. It's fabulous.
We're having a really good time.
You're clever, darling. She's a wonderful person.
Good. It feels like we've known each other forever, really.
Be beautiful together.
Let's talk about our Welsh wonder. Alex and James, they're doing the jive this week to this music. Let's have a little listen. She did great last week with a quick step, very fast dance, into another fast dance, the jive. Do you think it's going to work out for her,
For
Tamsin?
me, I've always got Jill Halfpenny in my head with a jive.
Oh,
you see.
of course.
It's a lot to
Simply
live
the
up
best.
to.
Yeah, no
And-
one's ever
No,
topped
I
Jill, have
know,
they?
but
Never.
she is one of the, I think, the most improved since the beginning. And at the beginning, I thought, oh, I'm a bit worried about her. But now I actually think she's kind of developing into a bit of a dancer, like Anita.
Yeah, so that can only be a good
Yes.
thing, I can imagine. And June, what do you think of Alex? Are you liking Alex? Can you see her getting to the final? Can you see her getting to Wembley?
I'm not quite sure about that, but I must say that I really enjoyed the Charleston last week with Anita and Chelsea.
Oh,
Because,
right, yes.
You see,
Never forget Alex.
Forget Alex. I would like to talk about
Well, I
Anita.
just want to say that I thought that was brilliant because I've watched Strictly for years. I
Yeah.
do watch it. I love it. But you see, my mother, I actually saw my mother dance the Charleston, and she was 20 in the 20s,
Yeah.
and she used to do a lot of the old back flip, and she used to walk forward and backward doing that. And I've watched the Charlestons, and nobody does, but they did.
Well done,
You know.
those girls. Anita. Yes. And thank you for getting that off your chest. Your dear dear friend Anita, who's here. Jason and Christina are doing the Viennese.
It's a great feeling to get halfway. I'm so proud of Alex. She's the most improved dancer, and she deserves it.
It's not about winning. It's not about getting to the final. It's just about being able to do this every day.
On Monday with the next couple to leave the competition. Now, as you know, today is Remembrance Day, so we'd like to leave you with a very special It Takes Two moment of reflection. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you.
From Strictly to